Hi, I'm Hannah Fields, and I am the founder of Folkways Press. I thought I'd use this time while we're all, kind of stuck in the house, just to maybe make this a one-on-one with you about why I started the press and its creation, where I hope to take it, and big dreams for the future, hoping that, all this craziness ends soon. I started Folkways Press with the intention to champion voices of those who often go unheard. I believe there's great power in storytelling, and there are so many who are often overlooked by the mainstream because, gatekeepers are either choosing stories that fit their own personal experiences more, or they don't believe a certain book can drive mass sales, or any other reason that makes many of us in this industry just want to pull our hair out. But, that's a tangent I could go on all day, and I'm not going to bore you with that right now. Starting out, I've made the decision to focus on anthologies, novellas, essay memoir, poetry collections, flash fiction collections, and short story collections. These are things that I'm very passionate about, and I just don't think they get a lot of attention like they should. And, many might say, well, hey, they don't make a lot of money or things like that. And I guess I can agree to a certain extent, but I just feel like there's so much freedom to do with, short fiction, or I would just love to tell people stories. That's the whole goal with this. A folkway, if you look up the definition, it describes it as something a society accepts as how things are. But with this, it's like, what are the things that are important to people that we're not accepting, or what are the stories that we're missing out on? And I hope that makes sense, because I get really nervous in front of a camera, so I'm probably forgetting everything I plan to tell you. And in the future, I also hope to get artists involved and illustrators, maybe some media. I just think there's so much freedom in what we can do, and publishing just isn't books. It can be so many other things. Online platforms, media, there's just so much we can do, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I end this, I just want to say, there wouldn't be a Folkways Press if my mom hadn't put the idea in my head that, hey, you love books, why don't you create your own press? And I thought, oh yeah, that's great, but I thought, well, I don't really know a lot about publishing. So in 2015, I applied to program at the University of Stirling in Scotland, their one-year master's program, and I was accepted and I moved there. I didn't know a soul, but it was the greatest experience of my life. I made great friends and I learned so much. The instructors are wonderful. I interned with Sarah Band Books with Sarah Hunt. She's probably the person who really showed me I could do anything, and she made me believe in myself, and she just makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing, and she still encourages me today, and I just appreciate her so much. And just the Scottish book industry and the UK industry is wonderful. You have great publishers like Chargo Press and Vagabond Voices, Jacaranda Books down in London. There's just so many. Dead Ink, Blue Moose Books, I could just go on and on. If you've never looked into the Scottish book industry and the publishers there, you would just be amazed. And I hope to just maybe write more about them and bring your attention to them, because it's just really cool. I also returned to Stirling in 2018 as a PhD student. I did put that on the back burner within the last year, and I hope to go back again one day. But right now, I just, I had a day where I thought, I always say I want to start a publishing company, but I haven't done it. Why haven't I done it? And I didn't feel, confident yet to be a publisher. But I thought, I've been given all the tools, and I know so many people who want to encourage me or have taught me so much. And I know I haven't mentioned everybody in this video, but you know who you are. But I have people around me who encourage me, and I thought, well, let's just do it. Let's do it now. So we're working on our first anthology, and I was trying to decide if I was going to bring that up in the video, but I think I'll record something about that later this week just to talk about it, more. But that's just a little spiel about Folkways Press, and I hope you stick around to see what we accomplish.